Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex and this is Budgets by Alex. And first off, I want to say thank you. I finally reached 100 followers and that's super exciting over the weekend. And then secondly, I apologize for the way my voice sounds. I unfortunately caught COVID. I had avoided it for 3 years and I finally got it. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. I had gotten my booster a couple weeks ago. So I think that helped a lot. So I only really felt bad for like a day and a half, and then I felt like progressively better since. So now it's just kind of like my voice. Oh my God, my cat, sorry. So now it's just my voice. That I sound a lot worse than I feel, which is good. But I really didn't do a lot of spending then. Obviously, I didn't go to the pumpkin patch like I was planning. And we were also supposed to go to the Blazer game. It was Fan Fest last Friday, and we didn't do that. I mean, it's fine. I ended up saving money, I guess, by not going and doing all that stuff. But I think before I got sick, I had spent like $6 out of my entertainment envelope, and then we ended up doing grocery pickup from Target for groceries this past weekend. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, my cat is having like a hard time. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. So let's get started with entertainment and stuffing this envelope. Like I said, I spent like $6, I think, out of here before I realized I had tested positive. So it's not going to get very much because I'm still going to be at home isolating. So I'm only going to give myself $20 for this week. So now entertainment has 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, and 59. And then groceries is going to be getting, let me just pull these down. It's going to be getting 55. And I know I had explained this in previous videos, but my husband and I, we split groceries and our mortgage down the middle. And then the bills that I have, like the household bills, like he has like gas, electric, and that's why you don't see those bills in my bill envelope because I don't take care of those. He takes care of those. So we just kind of like split stuff. And it works for us. Obviously, we have like joint savings goals for when we travel and do other things and like household stuff, like projects or whatever, but it works for us. So the grocery money that I'm stuffing is just my half of the groceries since we split everything down the middle. So groceries is going to get 55. Okay, so now groceries, and then we also have, before I count this, in Oregon, you get 10 cents a can for returning cans. And so I think we have like $38 to use at Fred Meyer. So I know we won't use all of this grocery money, which will be nice. So groceries now has 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, and 92. Oops, stuck. Okay. And then I literally drove nowhere the past like 5 days, so gas is fine. It still has the same amount that I had put in last week, so I think I still have like 3/4 of a tank. And then my cats, I ended up, so normally I take my cats in to go get their nails trimmed just because it's easier to have them do it in theory, but I usually have to like sedate my cats because they're not the nicest little kitties when they go to the vet. So I have to give them gabapentin before I go, and that is such a hassle to give them gabapentin because they do not like medicine whatsoever. They're very difficult. So I bought some nail trimmers online in hopes that, like my husband, my cats let my husband hold them like a baby. So I'm hoping that like when he's holding them like a baby, I can like try to trim some of their nails, and I might have to do it like over a couple days because I feel like they're gonna have a heart attack with me trying to cut their nails. So I did use $20 out of here, so they have $8 left in their envelope. And like I mentioned last week, whatever's left over at the end of this month, because I get paid on the 13th and the 27th, and I budget from the 27th to the 27th. So technically, this is my last cash stuffing for the month of October, is covering October 18th through the 26th. So if there's anything left over, I'm going to roll it over and put it towards future vet appointments. Sorry, that was very long-winded. And then miscellaneous has nothing, and it won't get stuffed again until the beginning of next month. Okay. So now Verizon, let's get started with my bills. It's going to get 13 doll hairs. 1, 2, 3. All right, so now Verizon has 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and 37. I'm also kind of trying to talk quietly because my husband is sleeping. He's, I think, like a couple days behind me. He hasn't tested positive yet, but he's not feeling well, so he's still sleeping. So I'm also, on top of my voice sounding horrendous, I'm also trying to speak a little bit quieter since he's sleeping. Life insurance is getting $2. So now life insurance has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Orkin, which is my pest control to get rid of all the spiders and the bugs that I am not a fan of. That is getting 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I love Halloween, but I don't like the spiders or the bugs. So Orkin now has 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. CenturyLink is my internet, and that is getting 17. Sorry if I'm like pausing. I'm looking over at my cheat sheet over here on the right that I have. So 17, 10, 15, 16, 17. And it only now has 17 because this was due a couple days ago, so I'm starting over. Same with water, that was due a couple days ago, so I'm starting over. So that is getting 33, 20, 30, 1, 2, and 3. Mortgage was also due. And again, like I mentioned in the beginning, this is just my half of the mortgage. 309, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then my Apple Peloton, I don't have like a true Peloton bike. I have a Schwinn bike, and then I just have like the digital app for Peloton. It's way cheaper. I do not care about the metrics. I just care about the workouts. Obviously, I have not been working out for like a week because I haven't been feeling the best. So hopefully maybe next week I'll be able to start working out again. But anyway, that gets $4. 1, 2, 4, 3, 4. My PenFed student loan is getting $152. And that was also due. Like this section, I have my like bigger paycheck, even though they have not been big lately, is on the 13th. So that's why I have all these bills come out on or after the 13th. And then Spotify, which is my last bill that has to come out at the end of the month, is getting $2, I believe. Yes, and it hasn't come out yet. I think it comes out on like the 22nd, I think, or the 23rd. So this now has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and I'm finally going to color one of these today in Steph, even though it's only $2, but it's better than nothing. So I'm trying to see what color do I want to do. Let's do pink. And I'm hoping next month or by the end of the year to like finish this, and next month I'm hoping to stuff like some of the bigger numbers. There's I think there's a 40 and then a couple 20s, so I'm hoping to do at least the 40 and then one of the 20s next month, since I've kind of not been able to make that work, but I should be able to next month to stuff a little bit more. I also cater on the side sometimes, and so I have a couple days that I'm working catering, so that will kind of help me be able to stuff this more, which is nice. So it's getting $2, and this is from Hawaii Mom Budgets. I got it on Etsy, but I believe she has her own website now, and I think she has a launch coming up soon. And like, I love this challenge. I think it's super cute. but I know her stuff sells out super fast. You kind of have to get on there like right when she releases anything because it's gone like that. So this savings challenge, and I'm using this to bulk up my emergency fund. So that's what I'm using to stuff my emergency fund. So this now has 50, 70, 75, 76, 77, and 78. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then my iPhone is not getting anything. Eventually, I want to get a new iPhone. Mine works just fine. I have an old one. I have an 8 Plus. But I just kind of wanted to prepare myself to get, or to have money set aside if my phone decided not to work anymore. And then I'm not doing anything for my 100 envelope challenge. I'm hoping to restart this again next month when I have a little bit more money to do that. All right, and then last up are my long and short-term sinking funds that I have in this binder. Anniversary is not getting anything. Our anniversary is at the end of this month, and my husband, he is treating that for us. We're gonna go to Spirit Mountain Casino. I'm super excited. There's a Blazer game the night that we go up, so we're gonna watch that. We love the Blazers. I don't know how their season's gonna go this year, but we're fans anyway, so we're gonna watch that, have a nice dinner, and then probably play some cards, some Keno. We sound like a super old couple. We're not, we're like 30 something, but we like doing that, so we're excited. So my annual fees, that's gonna get $3. And this is for my Southwest and my Elastic credit card. I don't have any credit card debt. The only debt I have is my PenFed student loan, and then obviously my mortgage. But I use my credit cards for everything, just to get points and miles and stuff. So, and I budget for the annual fees that both of those cards have. So my annual fees now has 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Car insurance this week is getting 29, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, that's incorrect. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so 25. Okay, so car insurance now has 100, 200, 220, 225, 230, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 238 for car insurance. And I pay mine in 6-month installments. So I think it's due in the middle or end of February, my next payment for my car insurance. And then car maintenance is going to be getting 15. And car maintenance now has 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 5, and 6 for car maintenance. Christmas is getting 25. I'm gonna make it like a goal to start shopping this weekend. Do some online shopping, get some of my lists knocked off, because I like doing it early, and I feel like I already have had stuff. Like last year, I'd already had like half my list done, and this year I have been slacking, so I need to get going on it. So Christmas now has 1,000, 50, 70, 90, 95, 100. I had to think about that for a second. So it's 1,100 in Christmas. I swear the 50s threw me off. Yeah. Anyway. My emergency fund is not getting stuffed. However, I did add, I have the bulk of my emergency fund in my Ally account, and I think this month I got like $20 in interest, which is great. And then I keep 1,000 of it in just like my normal credit union checking account, just so I have access to like $1,000 if I need it, since Ally takes like a day and a half to transfer the money back. But the bulk of it I keep in Ally to get interest, because the interest rate in Ally is going up and it keeps going up. So I'll count it just so we have an idea of how much I have. My end goal is to have 15,000 in here, but I don't know how long that's going to take me, but that's my end goal. And right now I have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5, 6, 7, 8,000, and 55. So that's what I have between my emergency fund in my Ally account and my credit union checking or savings account. The emergency fund for my 2 cats, they are getting 15. And this is where I'm going to put like the rollover money from their variable envelope. I'm just going to throw it in here in the back. I have like a little sticky note to separate it once I do pull it out, because I don't feel like buying another envelope for it. I mean, maybe I will at some point, but right now I'm not going to. So I'll just shove it in their emergency fund envelope, but separate it with this. But right now they have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 410, 415, 16, 17. So 1,417. I'll put that back in later because that is a pain. Okay, month ahead's getting skipped. Beauties getting skipped. Gifts skipped. A lot of these are getting skipped lately just because I don't have the budget for them, which is fine. But household is getting 10. And it now has 20, 30, 40, and 41. All right, and then my last envelope that I'm stuffing is my travel envelope. Like I mentioned before, we're going to Austin, Texas to visit my father-in-law for Thanksgiving. So this is the money that I'm going to save. My husband's also bringing money too, but this is just what I'm saving for it. So anyway, travel now has 100, 2, 3, 320, 340, 350, 355, 360 for travel. And I'll color these off camera because they're like really intricate and I don't feel like coloring them right now. All right, guys, thanks for sticking around. If you stuck around till the end, you can watch me transfer money over from my checking account into the few Ally sinking funds that I did stuff today. All right, thanks. Bye.